Welcome back. The high school sports season is set to kick off in a couple weeks, but there's a serious shortage of officials to oversee the games.
Matt Park looks at the dwindling numbers and the impact on schedules.
We have a motto. We say that without officials, it's only recess.
Jack Folliard has officiated high school and college sports for 50 years. He's now executive director of the Oregon Athletic Officials Association.
It really would have a devastating impact if we had another year like last year. But to get the games played, we got to have some bodies out there.
Numbers from the OSAA show just over 2,500 registered officials in the state of Oregon this past season. It's a 26% decrease from the year before and a 42% decrease from a decade ago when the state had more than 4,400.
So I was only able to carry 4 games. But part of that was just because I had to make sure I was not exposing other people to what I might be exposing myself to at work.
Allison Cook is a clinical imaging specialist for GE Healthcare who works as a volleyball official, usually covering about 50 matches a year. COVID had an impact on her schedule, as it did for other officials with safety concerns.
The officials that did work, we were kind of overworking them. I've heard of some basketball officials that work 4 or 5 nights a week, almost every night. And that's tough.
How do we get creative in terms of moving away from the traditional approach of scheduling games?
Wilsonville High Athletic Director Dennis Burke feels the impact of the shortage in scheduling. It's become common for schools to move games to non-traditional times. Varsity football, for example, could be seen played on Saturdays.
Find out what games need to be moved. And usually varsity was priority, but we all want our lower levels to play.
For many, it is unquestionable that the official shortage puts the future of high school sports in jeopardy.
Without officials, I think that we're going to lose sports. When you think of who an official is, or a referee, or somebody wearing the stripes, you usually think of a middle-aged gentleman who's in good shape who can show up. But we really do need all types of people, especially women.
Officials can make anywhere from $40 to $60 per game, but those who have done it for years know the value isn't only in the paycheck.
Most of us played some kind of sport in high school and know a little bit about it, and it's kind of fun to get back out there.
The life skills that I have learned as an official have greatly impacted all of my other jobs in life.
Maybe nothing illustrates the shortage more than these numbers. Almost 35,000 high school games and competitions are scheduled this year in Oregon, with only about 3,000 officials. Of course, they're always looking for more. Those interested in signing up may do so at newofficials.org. Matt Park, KGW News.
This is KGW News at 4:30.